Hey guys, it's e-skateboard here, and today we're going to be talking about the Meepo V3, one of the best budget electric skateboards at the $400 price tag. Just a disclaimer before we start this video, Meepo now has two types of shipping, standard shipping and fast shipping. Standard shipping, you're paying less for the board, but the board will take more time to get here. So for the Meepo V3, it'll be $385, but it will take like a month to get there. If you choose fast shipping, it'll be $439, but it will take about 8 days or 16 days to get you a house. This video is broken down into sections explaining in detail about the parts of the board. I usually put this part in the video to let the viewer find which parts of the board they want to hear about. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to hit me up on my Instagram at e-skateboard. Now that's out of the way, let's get started. The most important part of any electric skateboard are the trucks, and luckily Meepo has given us a set of trucks on this Meepo V3. The trucks are narrow on the V3 than on the Classic, with the V3 being 7 inches long and the Classic being 8 inches long. This means that the V3 is more stable at high speeds, but compared to other boards, carving is decent. These trucks can handle some wear and tear and can last you a long time. The deck is 38 inches long and can hold a rider up to 300 pounds, making this board good for heavier riders. The deck is composed of 7 layers of Canadian maple, so while this board is not the flexiest board out there, it will give you some flex when riding a rough terrain, giving you a more comfortable ride. The bottom comes with a pretty cool graphic design that's unique, which is nice because that's something you don't see with a lot of budget boards out there. Overall, this deck is nice and suits the board. When we bought this board, the shipping took longer than usual, so Meepo decided to give us some extra stuff such as 100mm wheels and a Meepo fast charger. When you buy your board, it will come with 90mm wheels and a standard charger, but consider getting the 100mm wheels if you want a smoother ride and don't care too much about range. The V3 comes with two 540-watt hub motors that get you to 0 to 15 miles per hour in around 4 seconds. One of the major advantages of hub motors is the fact that the motors are quieter than belt drives and require less maintenance. One disadvantage is the fact that the brakes are usually weaker than belt drives. But the brakes though are something I want to talk about. The brakes on the board are really strong, even strong enough to throw you off the board. In this clip right here, we put the board on medium and show the braking strength of the board. As you can see, Pro and High are really strong, with High being a tad bit weaker than Pro and Medium being weaker than the other two, but still pretty good for first time riders. Meepo uses their newest ESC, which is called Meepo ESC version 6.0. While the ESC has gotten better since the release of the V2, it's still lagging behind Hobbywing ESC, especially in smoothness. When you try to accelerate, there's a slight delay from when you push the scroll wheel to when the board actually accelerates. But don't worry, this delay is so small it's hardly even noticeable. The enclosures that Meepo uses in the V3 are really good. They are shock resistant and even durable enough to last you a long time. The battery enclosure comes with an LED indicator that shows the percentage of the board and also a USB port if you want to charge your phone on the go. Two things I don't like about the enclosures is the fact that there's a gap between the deck and the ESC enclosure, which can let water and dust inside the board. Also including the fact that the rubber seal is so annoying to put on. Like you spend 2 minutes trying to put the thing on and then while riding it just pops back off. When we tested the board, we reached a top speed of around 27.3 miles per hour, and the max range we got was around 10.6 miles. The board didn't have any noticeable sag, but at lower percents you couldn't reach top speed, which is to be expected. But when the battery died, the board would keep beeping because of the push to start feature turning on and off, which is pretty annoying when you're trying to push back home. I think this board is really good for the cost. Pricing at only $439, this board has a good price to quality ratio. There were a few things I didn't like about the board, such as the ESC, but that's subjective because I've been only using Hobbywing ESC ever since I got a board. I'll recommend this board to anyone starting off with electric skateboards and want something good for a low price. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!